What's up, everybody? It's A Plus Rick here. Today we're going to play some Tekkit Classic, and I'm going to show you guys how to make an Infinite EMC machine. You can make diamonds, red matter, black matter, or dark matter, whatever you want, whatever really you want to make that you can make out of EMC out of this machine. So to start it off, we're going to need, of course, our diamond. We're going to need an energy collector, an energy condenser, a filter, some charcoal, some brick to make the wall for a cover, some basalt brick cover, some blaze rods, a lever, a timer, some red alloy wire, a pneumatic tube, some glass fiber cable, some blaze powder, a generator, and a rotary macerator. Alright, so let's start this up. We're going to put the energy collector here, and while we're starting this, we're going to put a condenser right behind it. And while that's collecting energy, we're going to immediately want to throw some charcoal in there so that it starts gathering charcoal. We're going to want to get a filter. We're going to place it here. We're going to need a screwdriver to turn it around so we have the small end showing out the front so it will pull it. We're going to grab some pneumatic tubes. And with the pneumatic tubes, we're going to set a couple things over. Now we're going to have to dig underneath because, you know what, let's set the generator up. The generator we're going to put, let's see, 1, 2, we're going to put it right here. Now we have to dig underneath this because in order to get the charcoal correct into the generator, I think it has to be underneath. Now I'm using charcoal instead of coal because charcoal has less EMC, so it's faster to make from the collector. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take only a couple. We're going to need like 1, 2, 3. We're going to preset this up. Put 3 in here, so whenever we send this, whatever we set the timer later for the signal, it's going to pull that many each time out of the condenser and throw them into the generator for power. So now from that, we're going to need to power, which we really only need one of these. I didn't need a whole stack, but I'll use them later on some other things. So we want the rotary macerator is going to have to come next to this. So now we are powering our rotary macerator. So we're going to need a filter on the back of the macerator. Now this is going to pull out the, what are we making? We're going to make blaze powder. So that's going to pull the blaze powder out. So we're going to have this come a couple things. We're going to have this, we're going to put another condenser here, which is going to take the blaze rods, and it's going to create blaze rods from the powder that is created. So, like so. So now we need to make another puller for 2 directions. We're going to need one to pull this way, which is going to pull some blaze rods out. And then we're going to need another one. Maybe we'll put this one at the top. And we'll have that pull out. We'll get rid of this. I could have put it all the way at the ground. I chose not to. So in order to get the blaze rods into the right area to be macerated, they have to be put right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make that into the top. It has to go into the top for the blaze rods, otherwise it won't put them in the right spot. So now we have this set up, so we're going to go with, let's go with 10 here. So every time it makes 10, it's going to put it into there. Every time we'll go with 7, so it's a little less number, that way we don't ever run out. Or if my calculations are incorrect, I can adjust it later. Either way, we could adjust it. Let's go to, actually, you know what, let's go along this wall here. Break this off. Alright, so now we're going to come out to here with our final one, which we're going to put a diamond in. Now the pullers, I set these pullers up correctly, 10 and 7. This puller, I haven't put anything. We're going to go with, let's just go with 40. We're going to have it pull 40 blaze powder out at a time. We're going to put these in just to start it up. If you started it up and you had a little less blaze rods, like maybe you only had a couple blaze rods, you could first make some blaze powder, set it up to pull only a couple at a time, and then as you got more and more blaze rods accumulated, you could change it all up. So now what we're going to do is we need to create power to all of these for a signal to tell them all when to go off. So by doing that, first we need to run this along the walls. Run one down here. Go to that one. Now let's see if we get this here. And we want to pull. Now that might pull them both. That should pull both of them. So we got all four are being pulled from. Now what we need to make sure that we do is what I normally do is here. We'll get rid of this one. I'm going to put the timer. Where's my timer? It's right here. Okay, so I'm going to take the timer and I'm going to put it here. Now we need the screwdriver so that we can change direction of the timer. Forgot that I need more of this wire, so we're going to take the wire, and what I'm going to do is make a switch for now. I'm going to put the switch here. Does it work with that? No. Yeah, we need one more piece. Okay, so now every time you hit the switch, it's going to turn that off. Now we can connect that up. We can go into it and we can adjust it. It's set at 2 seconds right now. We're going to want to set it to 1 second. And let's make sure everything is ready to go one last time. We do have coal that's going to come and power it. We have this is going to pull out as it goes. We have 10 blaze rods. We have 7. Okay, so let's turn this on. Now while that's on, I'm going to create this wall. And I just create the wall just so that we don't have to see all the machinery. Sometimes it's ugly. I wish there was a way to get rid of that clicking. Unfortunately, I don't think there is. I'm going to make a doorway. Oh, I messed that up. I'll have to fix that. I'm going to make a doorway here. That way, if I need to go in there and fix some stuff, I can. You don't need to make a doorway. You could just cover it off and break them as you need to go in. But I'm going to leave it with a doorway for now. We can cover these up because I think you can still open those even when they are covered. Unlike a normal chest that needs the space, you can still open those. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue covering this. And then as soon as we get the wall, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the covers. And then we'll check and see if this has been productive for us. Okay, we got one more wall set to make here. And, okay, so now we're done. So now we want to take these covers. And we're going to place these covers so that they're in the front, blocking all these areas. Now if you wanted to, I'm not going to right now, but as you see we still have lots of blaze rods. Actually, I will. You can cover these up if you want to. We can see that we got enough in there. Cover them up so they're out of view. The only thing you would need left would be to look at this. Let's open it up and see. We have made a diamond. And, well, I see I shouldn't have covered these. But, you know, I was just showing you that you could. Alright, so we're going to get into this. Now we're going to see. As this gets faster with more power, it's going to speed up as it goes along. And the more time it's running, the faster it will run. So, which means the faster we're going to get blaze rods and stuff thrown into these areas. Now, once we get to a certain point here, it will start throwing more blaze rods in appropriately. Let's see how we're going. See if this is thinking maybe right now because maybe I should change this down to 20. Let's try that for now. See if that speeds this process up a little bit. 20 might not be enough though. Oh, let's see. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30. Yes, I'm counting while I go. Aloud. Okay, so now while this is running, okay, I just saw some fly in. So what we're going to do is we're going to check it out. And now we have another diamond. So every couple seconds we're going to be making diamonds. Alright. So this is going. We're going to throw these at the top. So we'll cover that back up. And what I wanted to show you is, see, once we get Once we get 9 diamonds, I'll show you what you can do if you want to do right away. We're almost there. There we go. So we get 9 diamonds. So now what we can do, if you want to, instead of storing the diamonds, because depending on how long you want to run this, how much EMC you want to make, you can store your EMC in diamond blocks if you'd like. And we can put the diamond block at the top, and now instead of creating diamonds, it's just going to create diamond blocks, which we can later either turn into diamonds, or if we would like, we can turn into to dark matter or anything else that we'd want with another energy condenser. So there you go, it's all hidden, and that is how you make an infinite EMC machine in Tekkit Classic. Hope you all enjoyed. If you guys could give me a like, that would be great. If not, well, that's okay too. I just wanted to make this video for some informational purposes, and oh, there we go, we got a Slenderman. And if you liked it, so hope that you learned something, and if you didn't, you just enjoyed watching me rebuild my infinite EMC collector. Thanks for watching.